think. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Miss Piggy. Hey, Yolanda. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hey, Miss Kitty. Hey, Mama T. Hey, Queen Wonder. Y'all, I gotta change my mood. I'm in a horrible mood. I gotta get my mood together. I was trying to make me an iced coffee, which always seems to. I had my hair moussed and ready to go, washing everything to wear my hair, but I got so frustrated. Hi, Rashonda. Rashonda Wilson, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you. I apologize I didn't get to say hey. I expect the shenanigans and the bull on my try-on hauls, but you will not ruin my Motivational Mondays. Because Motivational Mondays is for me just as much as it is for the A team, and you will not ruin that for me. I just want to say that I just was not. I just was not. What's going on, butterfly? Butterfly. Hey, Angie. Hey, Silk. I'm not talking to you, Siri. Sorry about that. Thank you. It's Motivational Monday. How do you dislike a Motivational Monday? And then hey, Tiffany, how do you come in to a Motivational Monday? And then my whole thing is, don't say nothing to me. Oh, this person is being nice. How are they being nice? Talking about you're never gonna have children if you don't lose weight. And Joy, I love watching your videos, but you gotta do something about your eating. How the hell you know what I eat? I don't show you what I eat. You don't know what the hell I eat. Get the hell out of here. I'm not the one. I'm not like the rest of these fat people. I got shit to do. Don't come over here with that. Ugh. No, it's not just. I've been told that my whole life. Well, just ignore people. No, people need to stop their shit, and people need to be called on it. You can't just ignore people or no. People need to stop being allowed to say stupid shit to people because you don't know where somebody is in their life or where they are in their walk, and it's not your right to judge that person. Don't come on my stuff. Get your own stuff for that. Stream it from the mountaintops. Go get your own stuff to tell people what to do on. Don't come over here on my stuff to tell me what to do. Find you something else to do. I'm fat. I don't have a problem with being fat, but that ain't none of your damn business. If you want something to do with it, come pay a bill. Pay a light bill. It's $349 this month. You got some dollars? Don't come. I'm not the one. I'm not going to turn the other cheek. I'm not going to ignore it. I'm going to call you on it because that's the problem. People are consistently getting away with the bullshit. Don't come over here with that. I got too much going on for that. This is something that I do. I can't even people are not even getting my notifications for when I'm on. But yet, people who ain't shit coming in here telling me I ain't going to never have children because I'm fat. That put me in the worst mood. And I mean, like, Motivational Mondays, you're not going to take that from me because that's from God's ears directly to my heart, to the heart of the people. And that's a part of my goal is to empower, uplift, and encourage women of color, fat women, all different types of women, people who have been consistently told their entire life how worthless they are. And I'm starting to look at YouTube, I'm starting to look at you real backwards because I don't understand that. Out of all of the thousands of subscribers I have, 50 people get my notifications, but yet 30 people can come in here and say some shit to me that's off balance. That's not okay. And I'm pissed. I don't appreciate that. What kind of shit is that? That is, I feel like you doing that on purpose. Raggedy ass. Okay, let me pull it together. You're demonetizing my videos, right? But you sending in 35 and 40 people that's coming in here to harass me, right? Period. I'm trying to send you the link privately, but as you can see, I'm in a bad mood, so I can't even get myself together. So can you please click the link and come on so I can add you on and we can get started and continuing our conversation. But it's my fault because I used to really be judgmental of people who would do that, who would go off on people, or people who would be like, "Oh, I'm taking a break from YouTube." Y'all know, y'all have all seen them. You've all seen those people who are like, "Oh, I'm taking a break from YouTube," or "I'm not going to be on YouTube for a while." But that's why. It's because that's frustrating. It's like you do something to edify people. You putting something in that you basically are doing. You're not getting paid. I wish you guys would see the money that YouTube is calling itself paying me. I just wish I could show it to you. You would laugh. What is it on?
Clothes.
No, you don't. I see all your nakedness. Look at that. That's so cute. Is
It's
that a
a
dress?
yes, but I just wear it in the house. It's not nothing special.
It look pretty. The straps. You got your
Mm.
bohemian chic and your stars showing. Your hair.
Everything. This is it. I took the bonnet off. I was being decent. Mm. I hear you.
No, because I didn't get a chance to make it. I mean, I guess I can just have a regular cold coffee, right? You gonna bring me the stuff? Didn't even get a chance to make my damn iced coffee. I'm so frustrated, man.
We say iced coffee.
I make a iced coffee like in the blender where I put
Mm-hmm.
my coffee, my protein, because by the way, I have not eaten yet today, and it's 7:25. Not that it's any of your damn business, but I'm starting to feel hot, a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
lightheaded. And so, I put my coffee and then I put this nasty Premier
Oh
protein
yeah.
and with a whole bunch of ice. And
Mm-hmm.
then I use this,
Yeah, I like that.
the sugar free kind. I
I
usually
like the
weigh it
sugar
on the
free.
scale, but I'm not gonna weigh it on the damn scale. And
Yeah.
just pour it in here.
I like that one too. I don't know about that Premier Protein. You keep saying that you use it, but I'm
Listen, you
scared of.
have to drink it because it's got 30 grams of protein and you're supposed to have it because look, and it's got 24 minerals and vitamins and supplements. You'll bring me the ice. Yeah, because I need at least I can pour it over the ice, even though I can't put it in the blender. I'm so frustrated, man. Like I'm so frustrated, man. I really am. I'm frustrated because it's like so you're not gonna send my people my notifications, but you're gonna send some fucking 30 people to come in there and say something rude on motivational Monday. Bitch, I'm trying to help you get your life together. You know it's in shambles.
It gotta
Yes,
be
I'm
to be
trying.
going out your way to be mean to somebody else that don't care about you.
I'm trying to help you get your damn life so you can start living with your mama at 62 and working at the day labor. Love you, Robin. I didn't have. It's not that I was purposely not eating. I just haven't had time. I got off of
Yeah.
work at 6:30, so I haven't had any time. This is Carmel, Miss Candace. I love you, Candace. Candace gonna be ride or die. She ride or die for you, girl. It's caramel, but I have cookies and cream. I have all kinds of flavors. Hey, everybody. Hi, Miss Cynthia Bowden. That's true, Kitty. Hey, Miss Piggy. I love you too, Bree. Had to go back in and say hey. Okay, Shonda, you go ahead. What we gonna talk about? What we talk about?
Well,
So somebody listen. Somebody was mad at me because I brought out
hmm,
my holy water at that man that was trying to inbox the people and pray for them and lay hands on people through the Christian Mingle website.
honey, spreading that devil ding ding.
What's it called?
That you needed your holy water.
I did. I should have brought it. I needed it for myself.
Mhm.
Okay, so I wanted to. I'm so sorry. But I'm human. I'm a human being, and that really just frustrated me because I'm up at 1 o'clock in the morning trying to do them damn motivational Mondays, and I really be trying to, you know what I'm saying, give people motivation because I need it. I need motivation. I got to get my life together. You know, some at one point, whenever my mom passed away, my life just kind of stopped, you know,
Mm,
because I was her caregiver, and a lot of my, like I tell y'all, a lot of my identity was wrapped up, and still, it still is, if I'm transparent and honest, with her needing me. And even though it was very difficult for me to deal with, and I always felt like, um, um, sometimes I was a failure at it, it still was
mhm,
who I was, you know. So it was
mhm.
difficult that she's now passed away, and it's like, okay, so now who am I? Now what am I? So,
Right.
you know, sometimes we all go through an identity crisis. But I want us to resume our story. Like you said, devil ding ding. Let's talk about the devil ding ding. Tell the people,
Well,
tell them, Sean, this man was had devil ding ding, man. He was trying to lay hands on people with his eggplant through the Christian Mingle website.
hmm, well, after I figured out that he was doing all that, I think I don't know if I remember if I said it last time, but I just started distancing myself and uh basically recognizing that I needed to take care of myself. And so while distancing myself, he started acting more crazy. And he stopped sleeping in bed. He started going on drives to clear his mind at at 4 in the morning. I wake up and this man is nowhere in here. And but he was clearing his mind because the devil was working on him and he had to get out. He claimed he wasn't doing nothing but driving, but that's a lie from the devil. Ain't enough gasoline in this world. He'd have been back to Michigan all that dang on driving. But anyway, um, I distanced myself and everything just it all just fell apart. You know what I mean? He got more abusive, more rude, more disrespectful, and it got to a place where um What did he say? He said something crazy, and he jumped on me, and I jumped on him. Yeah,
Y'all got
we
into a
was.
physical altercation?
Yes, ma'am. We was on the floor, and he smoked cigarettes. So by the time he got on the floor and started tussling me, he couldn't breathe. So I put my hands around his neck, and I was gonna kill him.
Wait, Sean.
Hmm. Hmm.
This is being taped, Sean. I don't want nobody. Where's the man
Well, he
at?
didn't die.
Oh, I'm like, wait,
He didn't die. I
wait.
decided not to. It wasn't worth it.
Okay.
But it had got to a stupid enough place to where I really wanted. I was like, I'm gonna get rid of him. And I put my hands on his neck, and I thought about my kids, and I was like, this ain't, I don't want to go to prison for this. This is stupid. So I let him go. This fool got up, and everything he could touch in my house, he threw it all over my house. Papers, computers, keys, medicine, books, anything he could touch, it was all over the floor. So he went outside, started throwing stuff around in my garage, and started acting like he was packing up something. Now I told him, if it ain't your clothes, it don't belong to you because ain't nothing else up in here yours but that. So he started acting crazy. And this fool called the police on me. Yeah. And when the police came, the police could tell that he was the one upset because I was chilling. I was sitting there. I was like, he's tripping out. Look at my house. He's losing his mind. And then my kids got off the bus at the same time as he outside acting crazy with all this stuff in the yard and all in my house. And he's yelling at them, talking about y'all about to be homeless. She need me. Y'all not about to have nothing. Everything you do gonna fail. And I hope y'all happy with y'all no good mama. Blah 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 blah. So he finally left. But for a good year, he came up to my job. He was popping my tires, busting my windows out of my house, uh, and sending crazy emails and texts and showing up and taking my mail out my mailbox, throwing it out in the middle of the street. So I got a restraining order, which don't mean nothing. You know, that don't do nothing. They every time he would do something, they would say, "Oh, well, is he still here? What do you think this man is still here? You know, this fool was gone." Hey, Miss Peggy. Uh, and so I went and got me a gun. And so the next time he broke in my house, I was sitting there with my stuff, and I started working different schedules. I used to work doubles every weekend. He knew that. And that was his prime time come in my house and do crazy stuff. So I started walking around with a gun. I called his mama. I told her, if your son come in my house, he getting that 38 special and he's gonna go down. Yeah. And after that, he didn't show up no more, but he was steady sending crazy emails and texts and telling me I'm the devil, and the Lord told him that I'm a demon from hell, a snake in the grass. Then he started stalking me on social media, got mad because I went on a trip to Miami. And my that's all you wanted to do was be a whore. And just being rid of that was and the weight. All that together, getting rid of all that was the best thing ever happened to me. Because after that, I went on my first airplane ride, went to Miami, went to Florida for the first time, went on my first cruise, was just being free. And everything went way better. It I could, and even though everything wasn't necessarily perfect, because then I had some more, what do you call it? I don't know. I guess like what I was telling you about how, my health, well, not necessarily my health, but my physical body started breaking down because of, well, because of what I feel like was my fault. Can you hear me?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Um, after all that
Somebody
time,
said that I was over talking you, so I'm trying not to over talk you. I want to make sure you
oh,
get heard.
well, because I couldn't hear nothing from your side. I was like,
I'm listening. I'm
okay,
trying
I
not to over
understand.
talk you.
Well, but I couldn't even hear you moving.
Breathe or nothing? Oh my
No.
God, today.
Um, after all that, and even after losing weight, you know how they always say that, you lose weight and this gets better, that gets better, and you'll, all this stuff gets better. It got better for a little while. And but me and all my moving and jumping and skipping and hopping, having living my best life broke down my joints really bad. And they were already really bad from all the weight all that time. And they got so bad that I couldn't walk. Yeah. And I told you before, I was fine one day, and then the next day, I'd already had, the regular fat girl, ooh, my knees, my back, whatever.
Like regular, normal, and regular
Yeah.
pain.
Right.
So
Where
you just to recap,
hmm
you were in a very toxic relationship. At your highest weight, you were 603 pounds. You went
hmm
through weight loss surgery, not necessarily for your health because you didn't have comorbidities,
hmm
but because you thought that it would help your relationship because it
hmm
was what was being required of you in the relationship.
Right.
Then you learned that the relationship was a fool. He was a Looney Tune after the weight loss surgery.
hmm
Would you say between the time that you ended your relationship with him and the time that you went through your physical pain, what was that time frame?
Uh, mm, it was a while. Maybe like 3 or 4 years. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was a long time. hmm it didn't, just like I said, the regular, just because you fat, you don't want to walk a long way because it's uncomfortable. But it multiplied all at one time. Where are your keys? Hold on.
Okay.
In that black purse, on the little couch in the den. Um, my windows is down. It's about to rain. uh, it was 3 or 4 years, but I was doing everything. I went back to school. I got 2 degrees. I went everywhere. Went on I don't know how many cruises. I was Miss Florida. You couldn't keep me up off of that water. I was doing everything.
Amor says, did you always have issues being a larger framed woman?
Did I have issues? What do you mean?
I think she means like, did you always struggle with your weight? Were you always larger? Hello,
Yeah.
Candace Patrice Lewis. Welcome. Hello, India. I saw India as well. Welcome. So I'm just thinking from the way she asked that question. She said, "Did you always have issues being a larger framed woman?" So I'm thinking she's saying, "Did you always struggle with your weight,
Um,
like mobility?" Oh, she says mobility.
Not at first, no.
Okay. So
Mm-mm.
when you were
No,
at
at
your highest
first,
weight before your surgery, you did not have a mobility issue.
no. I lived on the third floor of my apartments and walked up all them steps with all my own groceries, did all my own stuff, worked 16-hour shifts at the hospital. I was fine. Mm-mm. No, no.
So
Mm-mm.
tell me the experience that you had when you first realized that you had a mobility issue. What happened?
Um, well, I was at work and I was going to go see a patient. And when I went to get out of my car, I couldn't get out of my seat. I went to put my feet on the ground and like one of my feet wasn't I mean, it wasn't happening. And so I waited like an hour, trying to, I was like, well, maybe I got a cramp, or, how you think, you wait and you shake it out, you be okay. And it was an hour later and it still wasn't. So I had to tell her I had to go. And when I got home, I still couldn't move. And my fiance had to come outside, and like I held onto the back of his neck and he kind of walked me in.
So you
And
was able to drive home, but you couldn't get out.
yeah, I could get back in my seat. It wasn't no problem sitting. Um, and from then on, I was basically in a wheelchair in one day.
So you went from
And
having your full mobility, being, living your best life, to after you got weight loss surgery to having now. So before you got weight loss surgery, you didn't feel like you had any physical restrictions. You thought you were just living your life.
no, other than my physical size, being too big for something. But
Mhm.
as far as mobility, no. Mm-mm.
And then you get weight loss surgery, which everybody is like, weight loss surgery is the answer. You lose weight, you're gonna have a beautiful life. Your life is gonna be shot to shit if you don't lose weight. You gotta lose the weight because that's the answer. That fixes everything.
No, because what it did was it made me more physically active and made me wear out joints and legs and hips and stuff that was already wore out. You know what I mean?
And so
And you
you
don't.
basically went from trying to go to work, couldn't get out the car, got home, had to be carried out the car to the
Mhm.
next day being in a wheelchair. And then you went
Yeah.
to the doctor and they said,
Well, if the first doctor I was seeing, he, of course, they did the X-ray. He suggested physical therapy. That don't do nothing. You know, it was arthritis in my hip, and you wasn't gonna physical therapy away no arthritis.
no.
And I wasn't gonna go from not walking to walking. And it was
How
like I
old
was
how old were you? I'm sorry, Shonda. How old were you when that happened?
that was last year.
So
Was
young.
yeah, 30, 36. Um, and so um the doctor I was seeing, he was saying I was too young to have it replaced, even though that's the only thing that would fix it. I could not stand up straight. My hip got stuck in a seated position, basically. Um, and so once he started saying that I was too young, he basically was refusing to do surgery. I found a different doctor. And he told me if I lost like 40 pounds and had skin removal surgery around my midsection, that he would do it. So um I started seeing somebody about getting the skin removal. And, because of the coronavirus coming on, uh it delayed my surgery, my paniculectomy, which was the skin removal in the midsection. That's the removal of the apron, which is like the hanging part of your stomach.
Okay.
Basically, they cut you hip to hip.
Okay.
So everything, below there, and snatched up, close it. And I didn't get that done till March this year, but it was supposed to be in last year sometime. Um, and then they fixed my hip. And that was just when did I get that done? June 15th. And so, really, last year I got my second college degree. I was ready to start a new job. I was about to be, I thought I was doing something. And I got stuck in the house. That's why I've been telling people I've been on quarantine since last year. Y'all complain about this little quarantine. I've been stuck in the house, can't go nowhere, can't do nothing since last year, September.
Wow.
And um after the skin removal, then the hip surgery. After they did my hip, I can walk. And uh I think Amore asked if I felt like it was worth it. Yeah, yeah. Because if I'd have stayed that size and done all the stuff I was doing, it is the same thing would have happened to me. My joints was tired anyway.
Mhm.
So I mean, and it wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't necessarily all bad because I got lucky to be able to keep good insurance and even have all this stuff done, and not have to worry about nothing. So,
What was so? But between the time that you had gotten this, because it wasn't just like, oh, you went and got your surgery and then you could walk.
oh no.
Between the time that you couldn't walk and be regain, tell us a little bit about losing your mobility and what you went through with that.
Well, okay, so that was September when I couldn't walk no more. It was just every day for me being somebody who basically I shop all day, hang out. My favorite thing every Friday, Saturday was go have some live music, have me a little drink, just, do my thing and be cute and put on my clothes. And it was like the most depressing thing to not be able to go nowhere and to need help with everything and to wake up every day and not put on clothes or to matter what your hair look like. And not necessarily, I've never been concerned about nobody else thought about, what I'm saying, all that. I was about myself.
Mm.
I didn't feel like combing my hair or doing nothing or putting on an earring or nothing. And I felt useless. Um, because I couldn't do nothing. Um, like I didn't really have a reason to keep waking up every day to me what was torture. You know what I mean? Um,
And I think, did you say, what was it you said to me? It was like, well, maybe it wasn't. It was kind of like that movie, Groundhog's Day. You know, like how in Groundhog's Day, you waking up, but nothing has changed. And it's like you're reliving
mhm,
the same.
yeah, every day. And and while you're waiting, all they do is push pills on you. Oh,
Mhm.
well, we gonna try this. Oh, you can't sleep, we gonna give you this. Oh, your stomach don't feel right, we gonna do this. Your butt hurt because you're sitting so much and can't walk, we gonna do this. And it just got to a place where I was like, I don't want to wake up no more. And I started researching how much of my medicine I need to take to sleep for a while. And I know better, but it didn't feel like I had options. You know what I mean? And um I had to find something to do. Is what it was. I was waking up every day with nothing to do.
So you felt like you were struggling with your purpose.
Yeah. Because to me, my purpose was have good time. It was. It really was. My purpose was to be beautiful and put on clothes and work and shop and go on trips and cruises and take pictures. That's and honestly, that's all I wanted to do. And so to take all of that away, I had to find out how to be a different kind of person.
Mhm.
And I would do all that stuff alone. I didn't need no friends. After that cruise thing, I did everything by myself.
We're
I
not gonna
did.
get into that cruise
I
and the
know.
eyeliner. I'm not gonna get. We're not getting into the eyeliner today, girl.
Yeah. But I mean, but I never minded being by myself. I didn't need other people. So for me, being a person who was always by themselves doing whatever, and then to go to be able to not be able to do nothing, no. And I
Did you
did
feel
have,
like you? Did you feel like? Okay, so did you? Because you said your fiance was there. You had the kids.
mhm.
Did you still, even though you were surrounded with them, did you feel lonely? Did you feel like they didn't
Yeah,
understand?
because they were living their life around me.
So you
You
were
know what I
watching
mean?
them still go, and you
Yeah.
were stuck.
My kids was teenager. My kids are 18 now, so last year they would have been 17. They were going, having fun, having boyfriend, girlfriend, and John still going to work and doing whatever. And then he kind of not did some stuff, so that he could look at me. But I was like, don't look at me because this is just depressing. I don't care if you're here or not. It's ridiculous either way. So it was like everybody was like I was not really here. You know what I mean?
You felt invisible.
Yeah.
Did you physically feel a lot of pain?
Yes. Yeah. I was having it would come and go, but some days I would have really, really sharp pains in my hip. And it would be from like if I slept funny or something and I didn't want to take the medicine they were giving me because it would make me feel funny and it make my stomach feel funny. So
Mm.
then I wouldn't take the medicine, but then I couldn't sleep. So then I was irritated the next day, already evil anyways. It was just
Miss Piggy says, Shauna, did you feel embarrassed?
yeah. Yeah, because my boyfriend was still trying to take me out. He would try to take me to the movies or to eat or something. I don't want to go in no wheelchair. And then the first thing that made me mad was I guess my doctor gave them my weight, which was still like 370. And so they told me I need a bariatric wheelchair. Do you know they sent me a 700-pound capacity wheelchair that didn't fit in nobody's doors?
I know what you're talking about.
If you know,
So you had to pretty much stand up to get to
yes,
hold and fold it to get it through.
and
I
lean
know.
over on it to get into somewhere.
I know.
I,
So it was like a
I was
walker.
through. I was through.
Yeah.
I couldn't. This thing was like a love seat.
I know what you talk about.
But that just added to it.
Do you feel like when you did go to places and you were in a wheelchair, do you feel like people treated you differently?
I don't know. I was treating myself so bad I wasn't paying no attention to what other people was doing. You know what I mean? I didn't even care. And the only reason why I came out was because he wanted me to come out. And I didn't want to feel like I was the reason why he couldn't do something.
Mm,
Other than that, they could have left me in here and everybody could have just went away and I'd have felt the same.
wow.
Yeah, it's somebody asked did I have a good support system? I did.
Hmm.
My kids, my mother, my sisters and brothers, everybody was always, ready and available to help and, come and get me out. And if they have something at their house, they make sure I can get in and out or that they come and help me. But I don't want to come to the cookout if somebody got to hold me and drag me and pull this and do that. And I can't do that. It's just, mm-mm. No, I had never felt no type of real depression or negativity about myself ever,
Hmm.
other than what somebody else said. Eh,
Amora says, do you still deal with bouts of depression?
Mm, no, no,
No.
no, because um, I've just decided to accept my whole self, and
Mhm.
I don't know how to explain it. Like I just over time I had to look at what I've been through and what's important, and how you always think you're gonna do something that's gonna make something better or you're gonna like it better, and it don't happen, and you like, well. Just like when they cut my stomach off, I was like, "Ooh, I ain't got that hanging stomach no more. I'm the truth." And then I look in the mirror, and all I see is these big, funny thighs with all these weird shapes and dimples. It's like,
For me, the most, and not to minimize your story
hmm
in any way. Um, Daryl, I'm open to all questions as long as they're respectful. Don't be on that bullshit because today's not the day. Um, One of the things that was really important that I feel like is important that you said and that you acknowledged is that I call it we move the carrot. You know how they have the carrot, the dangling carrot, and it's like we move our own dangling carrot. It's like
mm,
we'll say, well, when I lose this weight, everything is gonna work out. When I get that job, everything is gonna work out. When I get the money that I need, everything is gonna work out. When I move, everything is gonna work out. And then you come and those things happen and you're still unhappy.
yeah,
And that's the biggest thing is that a lot of people love to come and say, oh, you're fat, you're overweight, you need to have surgery, you need to lose weight. It's for your health. I've seen people have weight loss surgery and commit suicide.
right, yeah,
Weight loss surgery is not going to answer all of your prayers. Even dramatic weight loss is
hmm
not going to. I know someone right now, and it's so sad. And every time I see her, she's homeless,
mm,
and it makes me cry because she have a drug problem,
mm,
and she's had gastric sleeve surgery. And the thing about her being homeless, and I'm not judging her, but she doesn't have to be because her parents are well-to-do people. And she doesn't have to be on the street, but she chooses to be homeless because she have a drug problem, and they're not going to be with
right,
that drug problem. But she lost over 250 pounds as a part of weight loss surgery. But after that, she became a meth head.
hmm
And I mean, a beautiful person, like, just could have had the world. But it's like you cannot change your life because of what somebody else has as far as expectations on you.
right,
If you're going to lose weight or if you're going to do something, you got to do it for yourself because you are the most important person in your life.
hmm
Nobody else is more important than you. No other reason for doing anything is more important than the reason of what you feel like is right within you. Shonda, you deserve the best. You don't deserve to live a life that makes you unhappy. And
hmm
I just feel like whatever capacity that is, you know, I people should support that. But even if they don't, we still have to learn how to not continue to move the carrot. We can't keep saying, well, when I lose weight, I'll be happy. When I have the money, I'll be happy. When I change jobs, I'll be happy. When I get No, it's today because we're not promised tomorrow.
hmm
And that's the number one important part for me is to stop policing other people because you don't know what if you sat here and told somebody that you're gonna die, you need to get gastric bypass, and then they go and get gastric bypass and they die and they have an aneurysm in their stomach and die on the table.
right,
Why are you policing people? You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be
hmm
policing people and you shouldn't be doing things, because not everybody is strong of mind. Some people
hmm
just aren't. They're not there yet. And you have to allow them to get there. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
for me, like we talked about it, um, not everybody wants to be 140 pounds. You
no,
almost 6 foot tall.
hmm
Your doctor may say, okay, for your height, you need to be 170 pounds. But in your opinion,
yeah. Well, we already talked about that. I told him, If I get to 200 and anything, sir."
Right, it's over.
We in there. I am look,
Forget it.
I mean it's because if you're not happy with it and you don't look at yourself and see something you like, it don't do you no good anyway. Me losing all the weight that I've lost, I don't like my body no better. And even if it's about your health, look what happened. You know what I mean? It that don't mean make no sense. And I still don't have any high blood pressure or sugar or none of that other stuff. And to go through that after they stress, lose weight, lose weight, lose weight, lose weight, and become immobile, I could have died then. Come no. And then to still not really appreciate my body anyways.
Yeah, because body dysmorphia is real. And people don't realize that because,
Yeah.
you still see yourself as 600 pounds sometimes.
Yeah.
Not
Well, I
you,
don't
but
know.
not you. I'm just saying
Mhm.
people, for
Yeah.
me, even though I've lost 130 pounds, I don't see it. And
Yeah.
that's why I don't like getting rid of my clothes. Like, if you notice, all the stuff that I get rid of is not stuff that that I feel like I still feel like, well, I can wear it or I can take it in, or it's like I have anxiety with getting rid of my larger clothes. I don't want to, because I'm like, oh my God, or I have some type of emotion or some type of thought associated with it. I'm like, no, I'm not giving it away. I'm not getting rid of it.
That's
Even though
what
I know it's 10 sizes too big.
up until now, I wear 24, 26, 28, depending on where it come from. I just now started a few months ago getting rid of size 36 and 38 clothes. I don't know why, but I did not want them away from me. I don't know why. I, and they know I knew
I
what nothing
know.
I could do with it. And I don't know. And to me, the clothes didn't seem that big. I know I couldn't wear them.
Right. It
And
still doesn't mean that. And the thing about it, the way that it have you thinking is that it still don't mean you lost weight. It just means you can't fit the clothes.
right,
You
that's how I
still don't
felt.
think you done
It
lost
all of
weight.
a sudden I couldn't
You're just
fit
like,
this
well, I
cute
can't
jacket no
fit that.
more.
I don't know what's going on. Why does it don't fit? Not because you lost weight. You just can't fit it.
Yeah, and because I don't think of it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And my weight went from me feeling big all the time or the biggest person in the room to me still feeling like the biggest person in the room. Plus my body is floppy. Come on, come on,
I'm not
come
laughing
on.
at you, Sean. I'm laughing at how you said it.
I laugh at it because it's stupid.
How long did it take you to accept the change? I'm behind. So Miss Shireen Baltimore asked that question at 7:58, which is like 7:50.
Oh, how long did it take to do what?
She says, "How long did it take for you to accept the change?" And I think Amora asked the question, but I think we answered it. I don't know.
Except what change?
I guess accept the change of losing the weight. I'm not sure. Okay, let me go to this next one.
Hmm.
Miss, oh, wait a minute. We missed this. Miss, hold on. Somebody say I partied with a cane. I love Miss Betty. That dang Miss Betty.
Guess what? I'm out here living my best life with a walker, baby, because they talking about I gotta still use the walker. Well, guess what? Me and Walker is out here in these streets then. Out here in these streets.
On a walker.
Cute. Don't make me bedazzle it. I can't wait to get rid of that stupid thing. But for now, but it's because I can appreciate not having to be in a wheelchair.
Right.
And to me, I don't really need the walker, but I'm gonna follow directions.
It's progress. You need the walker, Shonda. Randy Harris says, at my heaviest 330, my knees were done. Just got one knee replaced, getting another one done in October. So encouraging your story. Are you able to maintain your weight since your surgery?
Uh I have fluctuated. Um since I've got the lowest weight I had got to was like 320. And I have fluctuated as high as like 470. But now since I know how to eat properly and I've taught myself how to eat right, I can I lose and gain however I want to. And it's not right and it's not something I suggest nobody do. But like when I got up to 470, I did the keto diet and lost 70 pounds in a few months. And so I haven't got past that in
Gotcha.
over a year. So I do know how to at least maintain.
Hello, Miss Virginia. Um, Learn with Key. Welcome, Learn with Key. If I didn't say hello, me too, Yolanda. I'm gonna be naked all the time. I do that now anyway. Chad says, that's what he says. That's what he said. If he can hit the twos, he's gonna be naked in front of somebody.
Well, guess
Oh
what? They
Lord.
already getting these meat and potatoes in the threes. Hello.
Okay. Somebody said something. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello. Losing that mental weight is very much so important.
Hmm.
Absolutely. How do y'all do the split screen? Um, it's a program that we use, the Johnson family. Shanti, let's see, Silk. Let's see. Loose skin. That doesn't bother me. I guess maybe I don't have enough of it, but it doesn't bother me.
Girl, I'm telling wait till you trying to be cute and you get hot and it make a slap sound. You're gonna be like, ooh. And then somebody else will be rude and like, was that you, girl? Get away from me. Get away. Don't do me today. Don't do that.
Miss Betty said the walker slowed me down, and it wasn't cute. I remember the people they used to put them thing tennis balls on it so it wouldn't make that noise.
Well, mine's got little skis under the bottom so it don't make them that
Oh,
noise.
you got okay. You got a little wheels.
Uh no, it's not cute, but at this point, trading it for the wheelchair, it just is what it is.
Mhm.
I'm
But
happy to
Shonda,
be
you
upright.
just had your surgery, so
Yeah, yeah. To be upright, I at this point I don't even care. I really don't.
and
Like
then
I
you
wasn't even
also
wearing pants because I was like, why wear pants when you sitting all the time?
yeah. Okay, let me go back up here. You guys typing so fast. Kane Queen says, "Listen, we are the most beautiful women on this planet. You have no idea how many men love us and the skin we are in. This is why we started our social club. We are going to uplift our plus size sisters and show that you are the bomb." Okay, Kane Queens. I need a bilateral knee replacement. This is depressing to even think about. Mama
Yeah.
T says,
Well, I have my right hip was replaced and my left knee is going to be replaced too. Probably in a month or so. Whenever the next coronavirus let me in. Cuz you know that it just be delaying stuff. But supposedly the knee being messed up is why the hip got messed up because I was shifting my weight.
mm. I
So,
saw I saw a man mowing his lawn while on his cane. Independence is important. Yeah. Don't be depressed, Mama T.
yes, meat and potatoes, they getting them. All of them. I don't know. You used to couldn't pay me to like wear a fitted dress or a swimsuit or show what I feel like is bad parts of my body, but now I don't. I do not care.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Uh, it's so expensive to eat healthy all the time. I definitely do have suggestions for that, Yolanda. Uh, let me just be honest for a second. So, as everybody knows, I'm on on and off a weight loss journey, on and off. Um, have not gained any more weight, but I still keep losing the same 7 pounds, which is my body telling me that I've learned what I've done is I've learned how to get away with enough bad stuff that I don't gain weight.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I know I
But
can cut up for
I,
so long.
I'm cutting up, and I done know how to cut up to the point of where I'm not doing right, but I ain't doing so wrong. So I know how where to cut. Like, for example, anyway, I'm cutting up. So I just feel like I want to share that with people just because I feel like it's really important, and I know like I'm a be on a budget, and I know how to. I've had to budget for so long, and I've been shopping, writing checks, spending money, paying bills. I've been adulting since I was 8 years old. You know, my mom had health issues, and I paid all of her bills. You know, I signed her checks. You know, I balanced her budget. I knew how much money it would take and what I could buy and how to make a meal and make that meal stretch for 2 weeks and to the next paycheck. I've been doing that for a really, really long time. So those type of things, I realized that not everybody has had that experience, and not everybody knows how to do that. And so, I mean, I can probably make 5 meals off of one pack, $8 pack of chicken, and
Yeah.
feed 4 people 5 times. So I would love to share that with people. If that's why I did that poll. If that was something that, because I love to cook, and I love to cook healthy, because there's some healthy don't mean you eating BS. It's some really good, healthy food. You know what I mean?
Hmm. And you have to be creative.
That's it. And not only do you have to be creative, but for me, I mean, losing 130 pounds in 8 months, the biggest thing was that I had to realize that, and it may sound dumb, but it was, don't if you don't like it, don't eat it.
Right.
You don't have to eat what somebody else told you to eat to lose weight. If you don't like it, don't eat it. If you have to eat chicken and broccoli every day for 6 months with that sugar-free barbecue sauce, with
Yeah.
brown rice or a sweet potato,
That's how
that's
I
what
was
you.
doing that on keto. I was feeling like the group I was in on Facebook, everybody was pushing chaffles. So I feel like I got to eat chaffles. And I was like,
Did
I'm
you
not
like
really,
them? No.
not really,
What you
not
meant,
really.
theirs with eggs and cheese, or
Hmm.
did
And
you
you
do
put in a
it?
waffle maker.
See, the secret to a chocolate is you got to add a little bit of almond flour, and you want to do egg whites, not just a regular egg. So you do one egg and then
Hmm.
2 egg whites, which are cheese. And trying to do fat free cheese ain't gonna work. You're gonna have to use full fat
No, fat
cheese.
free don't work. Mm-mm.
So that fat free cheese is not gonna work. Use
Mm-mm.
the full fat cheese. You can make you a
Hmm.
chocolate, and then if you want to make it sweet, what I would do is I would make mine sweet, more almond powder, a little bit less cheese, more egg, and it would almost be like a waffle. And I would put stuff like this in it,
Hmm.
but
I
like
have some of that.
chocolate or hazelnut, and I would make it, but I wouldn't make it like everybody else made it. Just like
Right.
I was in here last night like a dumbass trying to make keto ice cream. I wish I had it to
Oh,
show you.
oh, I know that was terrible.
It was, and I'm like, why is they lying? I went into the store and spent $30 trying to make keto damn ice cream, and it tastes like toes.
But even the store bought kind is disgusting.
Well, hold
That
on a minute.
Halo,
Wait,
that
I'll be right back.
she done turned us off.
What about this one, Shonda?
That's nasty too.
You don't like it?
The Halo top, the Rebel, and whatever that other one is nasty.
It's not nasty.
I'd rather eat Cool Whip. That's
Listen, I
disgusting.
tried to make that keto ice cream. It was strawberries, whipping cream, swerve sugar, which is horrible. Don't eat swerve sugar. It tastes so bad. It's just anyway. I don't know how we got onto that, but yes, y'all, I will do. Cause trust me, anything that's weight loss related, I done tried probably everything you could think of when it comes to that. Okay, let me go back up. Mama T, stay strong. I love you, Mama T. I just hope you know that. Big says that this story is really inspiring, especially for someone with mobility issues. Hi Brenda. All them injections hurt so bad. What they call them? They start with a C.
The cortisone.
Cortisone. Oh my god, that's
I was
so.
getting them too, but I was needing them
Oh.
too frequently, and my insurance wouldn't cover them because I was needing them like every couple of weeks, and they were saying
You
that
can.
they wouldn't
You're
do
supposed
it.
to have it once a month or once every 6 weeks.
Yeah, they said 6 weeks, but it started getting to a place where that wasn't working. So that's
Because
why
let
they
me
quit
tell you
giving them.
something about that cortisone shot. That cortisone shot had me climbing the walls like a monkey. I was cleaning. Listen, I got that cortisone shot, and I was feeling like Superwoman. I was jumping off of couches and stuff. I'm telling you, I got that cortisone shot. But let me tell you something. When that pain come back,
Oh yeah, that's how one time they gave it to me in my hip, and I went to an outdoor concert. I had my cute stuff on. I was in there. I was like, yes. And when that wore off, I was through.
when you because you that's why you have to keep getting it. So like for me, I was paying for it because but I tore my meniscus. That was my bout with mobility is that I went from being able to do anything that I wanted to do to not being able to walk. And that was one of the most depressing times in my life because now not only am I fat, but now
Okay.
I can't get around. And at the time, my mom was alive, and of course, she couldn't do anything. And so her care depended on me, and that I never felt so low. That was one of the lowest times of my life where I'm in the bathroom. It's taking me 2 hours in the bathroom to pee because I can't get up, and I gotta call somebody to help me, and then they taking their time, or they don't really want to be bothered, or when they do help me, they help me 2 feet and then leave my ass there because they trying to get back to what they doing. And then I'm like, wait a minute, don't leave me because I'm about to fall. And then it's just like, and then I'm like, can you fix me something to eat? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm sitting there for 2 days, ain't ate. You gonna fix me something to eat? Or am I gonna starve? It's just trying to have mobility issues and having someone taking care of you or helping you and feeling like for whatever reason, no matter how long you have the mobility issue, it's very difficult to see on the other side of it. I will say
Yeah.
that.
Well, I've been a caretaker, and me being the person being taken care of, it sucks.
Yeah.
You don't ever want to depend on somebody else for your daily, care. It's awful.
I had VSG surgery in May and it's hard to accept weight loss even though I can see it in my clothes. Jessica Pittman. Hi, Jessica. Okay, Miss Candace, I'll definitely be doing that. There were a lot of ideas on the internet
Mm,
and social media for eating healthy. That is very true, Jeanette,
yep.
because that's what I did. What I did is I went to Instagram and I searched the hashtag 200 pounds down because that is a hashtag that is used by those who were my size and who are morbidly obese, who are typically over 500 pounds and have had more than 200 pounds to lose. Because what my problem was, is I kept coming across people who were like, oh, I was 180 pounds and now I'm 130 pounds. Oh my God, I was so fat and miserable and I lost all this weight. And I'm like, girl, I peed 30 pounds in a weekend. You know what I mean? Like, I need somebody, like, I can literally go to sleep and pee out 30 pounds. Like, I need somebody who knows the struggle of trying to lose a large amount of weight. So that was one of the first things that I did was go to Instagram and look for people. And I found like Miss Brooklyn's journey. I used to follow a girl named Ruth. Um, I followed a girl named Plus Size Kamonica. I just started finding people and learning about their journeys. And I did not discriminate between people who had natural weight loss and people who had surgical weight loss because to me, a tool is a tool, a tip is a tip. And
Right.
somebody who's had surgical weight loss can tell you just as good as someone who had natural weight loss how to lose and maintain weight loss. So that was another thing that I did. Um, okay, Miss Brenda, we'll work on that. Thank you so much, Tori. Welcome, Tori. I love you. What is a choco? No, not a choco. It's a he talking about the
Chaffle.
it's a chopple, a cheese waffle. Choffle. It's a keto thing. It's like a keto replacement for bread. Because on keto you can't have bread, you can't have sugar, you can't have complex, I mean simple carbohydrates. And even your complex carbohydrates have to be, I think, like less than 10 grams or something crazy. I don't know.
Hmm.
Something real crazy. Oh, I never had jasmine rice.
I like
Welcome,
jasmine rice too.
Tori. I love brown rice. I make a brown rice with what is it? Fried rice, a fried brown rice. Richard Lawrence, what you said, Richard? Self control, not pills. What are you talking about, Richard?
Self control. What you mean?
I don't know what he talking about. That's true, Miss Betty. Eat regular food, yeah. Yeah, I can. That's cortisone. Amor says I smoke weed. You do what you do, boo.
What say she smoke weed?
Hmm.
Well, I was eating it for pain. I was, and for to get some sleep because them pills wasn't hitting on nothing.
Bye, Richard. Ben and Jerry's. Candace says, my husband took care of me during my first knee mobility issue. I thank God for his love and kindness. I hated it and I felt so undesirable.
Yeah.
My brother tried medicating with weed and he was melting through the floor.
Well, I didn't smoke it. I was making edibles.
I think he had some type of oil that he tried to put on the cracker, child. It was a
I
lot.
don't know. I was making my own edibles,
Did it help you with
and
the pain?
it did. It was amazing, and I could get some sleep.
Oh wow.
And I didn't feel, it didn't make my stomach feel funny or my head or, you know.
Hmm. I had to tell on you, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tell all your business. My
What?
earrings, Shonda made my earrings, y'all. Y'all can't see in this bright light.
We can see you.
Oh,
Well, I can
but you
see you.
can't see the detail, the gold detail.
Oh yeah,
Cause it's like you know,
yeah. It's like glimmering, making them shiny.
they so pretty. It was concentrate. Okay, brownies. Okay,
Yep, Amore got my sleep together. I wasn't getting no rest. I was probably sleeping 2, 3 hours, and it wasn't even good sleep. Wow.
Miss Betty, you is not going to be smoking no weed, Miss Betty. I will not allow that. Now, damn it, I'm drawing the line. Now, who got Miss Betty out here smoking? Babe, babe, come put this ice cream in the refrigerator for me, huh? It's gonna melt. This I was showing them my ice cream, that keto ice cream, but not Shonda says she don't like it. No, Miss Betty, no. Miss Betty, no, you cannot smoke. No, y'all is not gonna contaminate Miss Betty. So the thing that I admire the most about you, Shonda, is your transparency. And no matter what question I ask you, you never made me feel uncomfortable asking you any of my questions, or you never looked at me like I was cuckoo. Um, when I had to ask you, questions and stuff like that. For me, the worst part of my mobility issue is I'm pretty much back. Would you say I'm back 100%, Chris? So, what things do I struggle with doing on my own? I still have trouble with tying my shoes. Putting lotion on my feet. Oh my God, my feet be so ashy. Just
I
me,
done
they
learned
do.
tricks on how to do everything waiting on other folks. I sit there and drip it on one foot and use the other foot to rub it into the other foot.
I've done that.
Because with my new hip replacement, I'm not allowed to reach past my knees.
Okay.
So I'm not even allowed to bend over. But I'm not about to wait on somebody to come put stuff on my feet. And I don't even want them to. So I drip it
So yeah.
down
So my
and
my
rub it.
I struggle with tying my shoes. So I typically tie my shoes first and then slide them on. Um, that don't got nothing to do with my mobility issues, you jackass. He's talking about reaching stuff in the top cabinets. What do reaching stuff in the top cabinets got to do with my mobility?
He wanted you to grow.
But he always putting the snacks in the top cabinets away from me on purpose.
Well,
Now, do
that's a
you put
blessing.
broccoli in the box? Do you put broccoli in the top cabinet? No.
I wish I couldn't reach. I wish it was somewhere I couldn't reach so somebody could put something up away from me.
Tori, I do that all the time. Yes. Listen. I got to tell y'all, listen. You know they have spray lotion, right? That
Yeah.
was my idea. I've been spraying hair. I've been spraying oil sheen. I buy oil sheen just to spray with. Because it works the same. That's where they get the idea for spray lotion. It's from oil sheen. You
Shut
know how
up.
long I've been spraying oil sheen on?
Oh
Have
my
you ever
God. I
tried
cannot.
it?
Well, since I went natural, I quit buying oil sheen. So it didn't even cross my mind.
Man, if you need to put on some lotion and you in a pickle and you got you a bottle of oil sheen and you just spray, the white part of your foot, that'd be the ashiest part. And then that way you don't slip and slide in your shoes. Because sometimes if you lotion your whole foot, then you put your shoes on, it be slippery, you
Hmm.
got to bust your ass on the floor.
Yeah.
So all you do is you take that oil sheen and
I ain't never seen that.
I do that, and I know that's so fat. I don't care if somebody gonna laugh. I don't care. I will give you the bird, but I ain't gonna do that. But I don't care. I use oil sheen. And if you ever see me on camera and I'm super glistening in one spot, that's why, because I done sprayed that oil sheen on my leg and rubbed it
Shut
in.
up.
I'm not kidding. Because other than that, I would be ashy. Because he don't be want to do it.
Yeah.
He don't be want to rub. He want to rub my leg when it don't got nothing to do with lotion. Okay, that's when he want to rub my leg. When it's got to do with me putting on some lotion, he like, I don't want to rub your leg for no reason. I'm just like, can you rub my leg and put the lotion
Well, he
in?
better
And then
act
he's
like it's
like,
a good reason.
and then he done rub the front and the whole back of my leg look like powdered donuts.
Lord.
Hello, Liana. Hey, Peaches. What? Don't say nothing crazy. Whatever. Anyway, no, I don't. That ain't my damn cat. I don't got no cat. Him and that cat. I'm not gonna get into that. I don't. Right, Leona? Who lotions their entire feet?
If
Yolanda.
I'm going to bed, like after a bath or a shower, then I will.
You'll lotion your whole
But
feet. But see,
yeah,
I
but
don't like getting.
if I'm leaving, no.
But see, I don't like getting in my bed without having taken the shower and like fully lotion and everything. And I don't like nobody else getting in my bed without taking. If you eating that cold corn out the can again, oh my god. Okay, go by. I can't stand that. Do y'all have a man that eat cold corn out the can? Do you see? Every time I'm not paying attention, he do that. Now, how embarrassing is that? You eating cold. Now, if your mama call you, what you doing? Eating cold corn out the can. She
Well,
gonna
he
be
ain't
like,
gonna tell her it's cold.
you with that fat ass woman and she ain't cooking you nothing. You eating canned corn out the can?
Well,
I'm sorry. What color is my lipstick? Leona says she's learning a lot. Hey, Melanin. Yolanda says to use it as foreplay.
yeah.
So listen, okay. Thank you, Amor, for sharing my Patreon. So listen, y'all, don't have me out here in these streets looking crazy because you guys told me to get the Patreon. I got the Patreon together for us, and y'all haven't gone over to join. So the Patreon is going to be where we have all of our Q&A, our pretty body pajama party. I know y'all tired of hearing people say, "Oh, how pretty your face is." So our girl talk is going to be basically as a part of Patreon. As y'all know, YouTube has not been supporting your girl. They have not been spreading my messages far and wide. So that is the reason why I did the Patreon. So then that way we can come over, we can talk about whatever we want to talk about, and I don't have to worry about it getting demonetized. Like, I'm pretty sure this is gonna get demonetized because I did have to cuss somebody out, but it is what it is. So the Patreon, because someone asked me, what is Patreon? How do I do it? So the Patreon is like a subscription service. You can be in there for $1.99. You can be in there for $9.99. $9.99 is the VIP, and that will include the birthday parties. Well, pajama parties, but we're gonna celebrate your birthday. Hopefully this one in the next Patreon party. Um, I do that. Miss Virginia, please don't eat cold corn out the can.
Why?
I don't know, but it drives me because my daddy did that, and I hate it. And he would eat like food out the pot, like just with a fork, and he'd do that too. I can't stand it. My
Yeah.
lipstick is
Yeah, if I put on socks, then I'll do it. But if like now I'm wearing sandals, I'm not putting lotion on the bottom so I can slide all around.
Never
Mm-mm.
Nude by Wet and Wild. Never Nude is my lipstick. There is no cat, and don't be cussing. I don't have no cat. I don't know why you're saying that. That drives me nuts. Miss Piggy, you eat string beans? Biggs, Miss Piggy eats green beans out the can.
Why?
That's an inside joke.
But why are people eating canned
I don't know,
things?
but that drives me crazy. I don't know why, but it bothers me so badly. Why did you not put some butter and some salt and pepper and throw it in the pan for 5 minutes?
Now I do the olives, but mushrooms? What are y'all doing?
I can't believe he did that. And then he did that just to aggravate me. Thank you, Amy.
I guess we the weird ones because it seemed like everybody else like cold stuff. And
I
yes,
guess
it
we
do. It make your feet black because all the dirt flips up in there and mix with your lotion. And then your bottom of your feet look like mud is on them. And the inside of your shoe be dirty and nasty.
my shoe not dirty. What you talking about?
Because she said that it makes the bottom of your feet black when you put on lotion and wear sandals. Because any dirt that gets in there stay trapped in your lotion. Too lazy to heat up the string beans, Lord.
So Biggs used to date this girl, right? And this was a long time ago. And she was a real nice girl. She had came over there. She had a BMW. I'll never forget. And she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna take you away on a trip. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna cook for you. Don't worry." So I thought he was gonna be gone for like 2 weeks or whatever to go on vacation with this girl that he's supposed to be dating. So like the next day, I called him. I was like, "Hey, where you at?" He was like, "I'm at the house. You coming by?" I said, "But I thought you went on vacation." You like, "Man, that girl put green beans on my plate." He said, "I came home." She had took the green beans out the can and just put them on his plate and gave it to him. And didn't
Wow.
warm them up, didn't cook them or nothing.
Well, he already knew that she wasn't the one. Ain't no way that's the one.
So he said, I left. He said, I didn't even eat. He just said, I just left.
Uh-uh.
And I'm like, man, that's messed up. Oh, God. So that's why I'm like, if she put the green beans out the can,
I just never seen that.
I've never seen, my dad does it. He likes to eat stuff raw out the can and he eats out of the pot without making a plate, but he's Jamaican. So I don't know.
I thought that was what you do, like if you stranded in the woods or something, or
I
you
don't know.
homeless and don't have a microwave or something. I didn't know
It
people
just
was willingly.
Well, as you can see, at least 20 other people said that we
I
are the crazy,
see.
that we're the
Well, some
weirdos
that's
because
what I said. We the
Amor is eating
weirdos. Okay.
mushrooms, somebody else is eating olives, Miss Piggy is eating green beans. I mean, everybody is eating out of the can but us. So
Ooh.
I just can't do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm sorry. I apologize. What else did we miss? So we talked about so I guess that was the thing was that those are things that I'm still working on is putting on lotion and tying my shoes. But to go from not being able to walk at all, literally hopping along, not being able to walk. Um, and then at the time, the job that I had, they was a big old OSHA risk because they didn't have no handicap parking and they didn't have no they had 3 flights of stairs with no elevator. The elevator was
Hmm.
broken in the building. So I was literally, what I would do is I would take all of my stuff and I would take a drink to work. I would take ice to work, my food, everything, and I would wrap it really good and put it in a backpack. And when I got to the top of the stairs, I would throw my stuff up the stairs, trying to go to work. And I would be at the bottom of the stairs and I'd be like, hey, get out the way. And I would throw my stuff up the stairs. And so there was a guy that I worked with. And he was like, Joy, give me your number. He's like, I don't mean no disrespect. He's like, but give me your number. I'll meet you and I'll carry your stuff up the stairs. But for a good 3 months, and then when I would leave, I
Throw
would
it
throw
on
my
down.
stuff.
You
I
gotta
would
do
throw
what you
it down
gotta
the stairs.
do. Shoot.
I had to go to work. So I was throwing my stuff up in my phone, my laptop. I would wrap it up real good and like in bags and like a hoodie. My brother had given me this hoodie and it was like I think an Echo Unlimited hoodie and one of the pockets was messed up. And I would put all my stuff in the hoodie, wrap it up and put it in a backpack and then wrap it in a plastic bag to make sure that didn't nothing get messed up, and I would throw it up and down the stairs because I couldn't. There was no way I could get myself up and down the stairs and carry my stuff. So I would have to throw it up there, and then I would have my cane or whatever I was. I went from using a cane. No, I went from using crutch. I had a boot, and then I had a thing that like a special brace that went from my ankle all the way up to my groin and to the top of my
Mm.
hip. And I had that, and I had not walking sticks, but I had crutches, and then I went from that to just being able to use a brace and do a cane, and I would just ski myself up the stairs. And sometimes I would get at the top of the stairs and I'd be crying. I'd be at the top of the stairs, boo, crying, just crying, because I'm in so much pain. I'm so tired. And then don't let me be, forgot some of my shit in the car.
Mm-mm.
I
It's
wasn't
over
gonna
with.
eat. I didn't. If I didn't bring my lunch, I wasn't eating because I wasn't gonna get down the stairs unless somebody ordered something. Which, with me being a big germaphobe, was really difficult for me because I'd be like, "Listen, can you please not? If you order the food, just bring all the food here, and because I was just like, please don't open it and breathe on it and look at it, and I can't stand that. When people you
Lord.
order stuff in a group and they trying to figure out who food it is, and they open it up
And they
and
done
guess
opened
whose
it up,
food.
peeked in it, and this one don't got tomatoes. Now, don't touch my food. Don't do that.
I cannot. I'm like, oh my god. So I just be sitting there watching people just mouth watering. And I'm like, anybody going downstairs? Yeah, Joe, what you want? So then I'm eating out, pretzels out the machine.
Mm.
Because I done, and then it's time to go home. I'm skiing down the stairs again, trying not to fall, you know. And it was just nice men that I worked with because the women that I worked with didn't give a damn at all.
Mm-mm. Girl, they'll
They
watch
was
you
mad
struggle
at
all
me.
day.
They was mad at me because that we all was running late and we all had the same time to be up damn stairs, and my ass was on because it was supposed to be one side of the stairs to go up and one side to go down. They would go past me on the other side to get up there to get on time and leave me there looking crazy. And then my manager would come in there and be like, "Well, where's Joy?" They wouldn't tell him, "Oh, well, her ass is on the stairs with her cripple ass." You know what I mean? They'd be like, "Oh, we don't know. Joy ain't been here." But you bitch, I've been down trying to get up these stairs for 20 minutes. I'd be like, "I wish you would say I'm late." Oh, I've been in these stairs for 30 minutes.
Okay, I was before time.
I've been here before you. It took me that long to get up the stairs. Don't say nothing to me. That was back in the day when you could pretty much cuss people out and still have a job. Don't do that today. Corona is here. Don't do that. That was back in the day when, several
Are
times
you
I took
calling
off.
pre-corona back in the day?
Yes. Now that it's Corona, please don't talk to your supervisors like that. Don't talk to them like that. You won't have no job. But I used to like, do not say nothing to me. I'm here. Then they be trying to be funny. They'll be like, "Oh, well, this meeting room, we can't do it at this meeting room. So we're going to have to do it at the meeting room downstairs." Well, then I guess I just won't be able to be there. Y'all can Skype me. You can send me the minutes through the
You know
email.
what used to irritate me is meetings in rooms where they know the chairs are not accommodating. And then you get in there and they make a big deal about going to go get you a chair.
So listen, I had a whole committee meeting about my job ordering me a chair because I had a chair. The chair broke. It had nothing to do with me. And I told them that I was sick of that and that this whole building needed to be burned down because it was not ADA compliant. See, when you get to your job and you start talking about ADA compliance, my
Yeah.
supervisor, listen, my supervisor called me. He said, "Joy, here's the number to the estate." I didn't even know we had an estate team. He said, "Joy, here's the number to the estate team. You want to go ahead and order your chair?" I said, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. You got to speak their language because they don't expect you to be that smart.
This is not ADA compliant.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was another fat guy up there because you know they only let like just like black people they only let a couple fat people work together at the same time for the insurance reasons. You can't have too many of us. So usually you only got two good fat people, one male, one female. That's it. So the other fat guy that worked with us, he gonna come over there and be like, "They bought you a chair." I said, "Yeah." He said, "My chair's been broke for 6 months." I said, "You ain't got no chair. You broke your chair. You need a chair." I said, "Let me call Eric and tell him to order you a chair." He was so mad at me because he was whispering. I didn't know he was whispering. He was like, "They bought you a chair. They want me to come to work." Yeah, they absolutely did buy me a chair.
Right.
Because this building need to be burnt down. Y'all ain't got no elevator and no handicap, not one handicap parking. That's illegal. That's
Mm-hmm.
not ADA compliant. So they might want to do more than just buy me a chair. Buy a chair ain't gonna cost but $200-300. If they get fined for ADA compliance, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more expensive.
Exactly.
Y'all can laugh and make fun of me if you want to, but I bet you my ass got a chair and a thing to put my foot up on because my feet was swole. They bought you a chair. You been sitting on a broken chair for 6 months.
And you know that ain't safe because you know at any moment you about to be
Any
on the
moment
floor.
you gonna fall. You know how uncomfortable that is. You sitting there for 10 hours a day like this because you scared. So basically, you got to back your chair up against the wall
Yep.
and then sit down,
Embrace yourself.
embrace yourself, and then roll over to your desk and stay right there.
And
And you've
don't
been doing that
breathe.
for 6 months. They brought you a chair? Yeah, absolutely. They brought me a chair. They want me to come to work.
Mm-mm.
Shonda, what else we supposed to talk about?
I don't know. Oh, I got my dresses today.
Did you like them?
Yes. That
What's
and
wrong
that
with it?
that that tie-dye dress is a toddler size.
It's a 3X.
That's a 3X lie. I put that thing, I
I
could get
told
in
you
it.
I tried to put it my hand through the arm like this and got stuck in it,
I got
and you
in it,
laughed at me.
but the seams was pulling. I was like, I can't wear that like that, pulling like that. So I'm gonna give it to my daughter
No, I
because it
thought
looked
you
cute. But I can't wear something where the seams, you can see that the seams are pulling. That's no. Mm-mm. It's pretty though. And I
were.
like
I'm
how it was
sorry.
cut. It was cut, where the hug you just right.
I thought you would have loved. I thought that was gonna be so pretty on you.
It it didn't look bad on, but to me, I could see that the seams was pulling up under my arms.
Okay.
But no, it didn't look bad. If I didn't tell you, you wouldn't look at it and be like, "Oh, she need to take it off." But
Okay.
mm-mm.
For some reason, I can't see their comments. The last comment I saw was from Amore. Hold on one second, y'all. See, we got technical difficulties.
But that other dress, yes, ma'am.
You like it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
I told you you
ma'am.
was gonna like it. I said,
It's
Shonda,
so
that dress
wonderful.
is for you.
And it's so soft.
It's really, I love it because it's that wrinkle free material. So,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to worry about it getting wrinkled. But I really was thinking that you could wear, so now I don't feel bad because I'm like, dang, because by now I should be getting out of the 4X's and into 3X's, but I'm
No,
not.
the top of it is cut very narrow. My top is bigger or it's smaller than my bottom, but it's cut. It ain't cut right at the top.
So it's not me. See?
No, I've never had a problem. right now with a 3X, especially something that's supposed to stretch.
It was that, but that was that lovely wholesale foolishness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so listen, we got 12 minutes worth of comments. Let me see. So, um, let me see. Miss Piggy says that she can cook. She doesn't buy canned goods anymore. She makes fresh green beans all the time. Amora says you have to make green beans on the stove with small potato seasoning and red flakes. Um, One cute fat boy says that was before I was saved. And my sister-in-law says, meanwhile, the woman that became his wife cooked a four-course meal on a third day. I don't know when the hell the third day was, but I know she brought home some of that damn red velvet cake. And I told him if his ass didn't marry her tomorrow, he was a fool. She made a red velvet cake and she made some lasagna. Now, I think the lasagna was missing some salt. But other than that, that was a good ass lasagna. Okay, Leona says, I like eating food out the pot. I eat rice, especially if it's cooked. My dad was very bad about eating out the pot. Um, Silk is eating sweet corn. That lasagna was delicious. I'll never forget that.
Mm.
Only cold food I'll eat. Hello, Jatora Tipton. Hey, baby. Only cold food. I don't know what's wrong with this thing, but it's not showing the comments. Um, Only cold food I eat is turkey after Thanksgiving. Let me tell you something, man. Ain't nobody can make a turkey. My mama used to make a turkey salad. You know how you have like chicken salad?
Mm-hmm.
My mama would make turkey salad with the leftover turkey because there really wasn't a whole lot of leftover turkey. And then she would make a soup with the carcass. Um, that red velvet cake, man. Candace says, I was struggling at work too when they finally furloughed us because of Corona. I almost shouted. Miss Betty says, I ooze out the side of those small chairs. You and I both. Yep, and I have indentations. Yep. Yep. Miss Piggy says that there are many businesses that are not ADA. They were not ADA compliant. And see, they didn't know that. I knew that they thought I was just dumb and fat. No, I know the rules. And I know I will call OSHA out here. Matter of fact, I will call the fire department out here so that they can give you a list of your violations and then give you a time period of when you have to have them completed. The only reason I didn't is because that means our ass can't come to work and I ain't got time for that. Because they want to let us work in there with those type of environments. So they might want to spend the $300 and get me a chair until they get the elevator fixed. Because they supposed to have an elevator for, but what
So
they
it
would
just
do is
wasn't working. They had one, it just didn't work.
they had one, but it was broke. And so what
Now
they
that's
would do is
trifling.
they would put all of the handicapped people downstairs. But all of the stuff downstairs was raggedy. I was like, no, you're not gonna. Well, we can move you. No, you're not gonna move me downstairs. I got all my stuff upstairs. You're going to accommodate me, or I'm calling these people out here. Now, um, have a good night, Mama T. Tanya Gregory, hey boo. Miriam Harrington, hello. Oh, Mama T leaving me. Tanya Gregory says, I love your Fashion Nova haul. Wish that half 1-2 leopard outfit came in a bigger size. Yep, turkey salad with celery. Yep, she used to make that.
I never had it like that. It sounds good though. I eat chicken salad, so I guess I eat that too.
Yeah, it's basically like chicken salad, but with turkey. You know, I get so much flack. I get so many people like this week. Somebody that I really like and I admire her came and made a comment on my Fashion Nova haul. Bye, Yolanda, love you. And said basically these clothes are not your size. I really wish you would buy clothes that were your size. I really wish that you would watch other videos other than just the Fashion Nova videos. But as you can see, because YouTube has a large partnership with Fashion Nova and that they are able to monetize highly off of their videos, those are my most popular videos. So people request me to do, hey Mace, people request me to do those videos, and the whole point is to show you that even though I'm a 5X or a 4X, I actually do wear 3X in some things. Fashion Nova has a 3X, and then that's it. And it's to basically show you how it would look like on somebody my size. It's not because I'm wearing these clothes. I mean, I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. If I want to wear 1X, I would. Unless you're gonna buy it, girl, you just don't even know.
People get on my nerves. But my
Mm.
thing is, if you have a problem, you don't have to be here. If you too fat for the clothes, they can go on to the next video. You can,
That's
but
just how
that's a
people.
whole lot of boredom.
Mm-hmm.
You that bored.
Mm-hmm. They don't got nothing else to do but come over there and harass me. But I do the Fashion Nova hauls because that's what's popular. That's what that's what gets the views, and then hopefully people will see the Fashion Nova hauls and then go back and watch my other videos or go and get to know me.
Right.
That's kind of like the hope is get to know me. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
like you're proving the point. You only watched the Fashion Nova video and then you only left a negative comment. So that's the only videos that are getting played. Even though I did 100 videos before, I've done two Fashion Nova videos. Two. I have what, 56 videos, 55 videos, two Fashion Nova videos, and those are the ones that you commenting on.
People are bored. One of my other ladies that I follow, well, she's a younger girl, but people kept getting on her about the way she pronounces her words. I'm like, is this lady gonna stop talking the way she talk because of y'all? If you
They don't
expect that,
watch,
that's real silly. You need to learn how to enunciate. What?
girl.
And you came here to tell her that?
Girl, I had to get off for Motivational Monday. I got so mad, I just logged off. I was so upset, I just logged off.
And you trying to be positive and they saying stupid stuff.
I'm literally, someone's telling me that, oh, you'll never have children. Okay. What is that to come on? This is a Motivational Monday. Okay. Anyway,
Well, I
time
didn't even
is,
hear what you were saying at first because YouTube made me watch two commercials before it would let me see
oh, Lord.
you.
Time is health and wealth. Our time is valuable. Why must people waste time being so negative? Joy, you are beautiful, and there are more of us that are inspired by you than those who don't have a life. And you know
Right.
what, Tori? I apologize for myself getting out the way. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and say that it will never happen again because it may. It might happen tomorrow. I apologize. But you know me, I'm weird. I was like, what the hell? Okay. What? Anyway, you're absolutely right, Tori. There's more people who love me than people who mistreat me.
Right.
That's very true. I have to, Tanya. I have. That's what people don't want me to do. Is they don't. It depends on how I'm feeling. If I'm not feeling it, then I ain't gonna say nothing. But I feel like that's why people get away with what they get away with, and that's why they're allowed to say the crazy shit that they're allowed to say, is because no one addresses it. So I feel like I have to address it. I have to say something. You know. Okay, now they're coming back up. Okay, don't. Um, did y'all have any more questions for Shonda? Shonda, did you feel like I? Because they said they was coming for me how I was talking to you. Why were you making
Oh.
light? She was spilling her heart out. Why were you making light of her situation? I wasn't making light of her situation. I was making light of that crazy ass man that was laying hands on people through the through the, through the inbox on the Christian mingles. That took me out. I won't give him my joy. Hey D.
Uh-oh,
Uh-oh.
not mistakes and mishaps. Okay.
Hello, Sharlene Snowden. So that was it. Let me see. So yeah, we didn't miss nothing. I thought we covered everything this time. No, I didn't need anything. I was just telling. I was talking to the people. I was saying hello to Didi. Now, if I really wanted something, he wouldn't be. He wouldn't hear nothing, not a damn thing I said. Anyway, Lex Lucy Lulu 88 says, "Where's your white man? Which one?
Mine's or hers?
On the floor. Which one? That's why I said, where's your white man? I was like, which one? And so you must have been watching my videos. If you see my white man, why does that bother you? Are you pressed?
Stop.
Why does that? Why are you pressed about this white man? You want him? Hello, Miriam. Hey, Peaches. Did I speak to you? What are you talking about? What is he talking about? What cat?
You know what, Joy? I wanted to tell some of the ladies. I was reading some of the comments, and there were some ladies who always talking about they can't stick to a diet, and they every time they try they fail. Just keep going. You're gonna be fat anyways. You might as well. If
Mm-hmm.
you eat snacks today, then try again tomorrow. If you eat snacks tomorrow, do better the next day. If you mess up all month, do better the next month. As
Yeah.
long as you still here, it's still your chance. And you're not gonna turn into a skinny person overnight or whatever your goal is. You're gonna be fat
Mm-mm.
when you wake up. So if you
That's
ate some
true.
cake today, you're fine. And people be beating themselves up about eating snacks or falling off the wagon.
I think this time, and I'm so glad that you brought that up. This time, one of the biggest parts of reasons why I was successful was because I did not give up, even though I had a hard time, and I would fail. Because in the past, if I ate one little meal or one bad thing, I'd be like, "Oh, I'm done. It's over. It's done. I'm done with it. Forget it." But
Right.
this time, I didn't do that. So if I messed
Right.
up a meal, that doesn't mean you have to mess up the whole day
Right.
or the rest of your life. And the thing is that you don't have to compare yourself because it's your journey. And so you have to go on that journey and do it your way and find a way that sticks and that works for you. And don't compare yourself to anybody else. That's how it works. D-Day, we just talking about basically, Shonda is teaching us how to get through our difficult times, telling us not to give up no matter what. Ida Mary Rivera says that she's 44 and that I inspired her this summer. It was the first time that she wore a bathing suit. Well, I'm so happy, Miss Rivera. God bless you. I'm so happy.
That's
That's
right.
wonderful.
And you know
Wear
what
your
else
bathing
too?
suit.
I used to restrict what I wore to. Remember I told you I wouldn't wear a crop top and I wouldn't wear a bodycon and I wouldn't do this and wouldn't do that. I'm fat in everything I put on. So I might as well wear something I like.
Wear what you want.
You might as well. Why be uncomfortable or unhappy or wear stuff to please other people or what you think they might think about what you wear?
Hmm.
That's so silly. And it's a waste of your time.
Very much so, Petty.
And you guess what? You're not gonna please the people anyway. You put a moo on, they're gonna talk about you for that.
No matter what you do, it's not gonna be perfect.
So you wear whatever you want to. I love a crop top with the leggings and what?
What's wrong with the leggings? I like leggings.
Well, because supposedly I was taught that when you're not slim, you cannot wear a shirt with your leggings that don't cover your butt. And so I believed that the whole time.
Mm. Not
And I
true
was
at
like, oh,
all.
I can't wear that. I can't do that. Or if you wear something that's fitted at the top, it got to be loose at the bottom. If it's loose at the bottom, then you can only, all these stupid rules that I don't even know why I was doing it. And I wait till I'm almost 40 years old to wear a crop top. What kind of crap is that?
Wear it every day. My brother don't like them. He don't like them at all. He don't like them on nobody though. He tell me that all the time. He don't like crop tops. Well,
Mine for what? Girl, bye. We not about to. Don't get me started, ma'am. Don't do that. You know what? People should mind their business. If you don't like what you see, look elsewhere. How about that? Those are your eyeballs to do with what you choose to do with them, just like this is my body.
oh man,
What? LX Lucy, LAU, all that. And a picture of a dog. Please.
that's probably. Let me
You
shut
won't
up.
even show your face.
Oh, that's great, Tracy. I'm glad that that's working for you.
I never heard of that.
Mhm. No, ain't nobody finna tag you. Tag you. No, we're not doing it. That's true. Miss Piggy, you know what? She said she liked the dog.
I like the dog too. If the dog wasn't talking mess. But how you gonna not show your face and have something to say? They ain't even they dog.
Biggs, we are not tagging you. No. No. No negativity in here, man. We're gonna have a good time. We're just gonna block people and be on. Who knows? It
You
might
know
be
he like
somebody
to
that
act
know
up.
me. He love it. He love to go back and forth with people. He think that's hilarious. He love it. And I just don't. I can't stand it. I don't have time for that. Because Biggs, we not doing that. We not doing that. I done cussed him out. That's enough for today. I done got demonetized, I'm sure. If both of your eyes are closed up, you want to see it. So yeah, so you guys head on over there, follow the link, please. Join the Patreon so we can have our party and we can have our time. The Patreon, we're gonna have our Q&A sessions, cooking, behind the scenes, intimate talks, what I call our bedroom talks. All of our bedroom talks will be in the Patreon. He does, yes. Spaces with purpose. He has to. I'm a Sagittarius, Shanice. Where and when? Oh Lord. It is fair, Biggs. You do not have to have the last words. We is not gonna do that. Anyway. Shonda, do you see this?
No, I can't see nothing but ooh, tag me, tag me. I don't
Oh,
see the messages when I'm on here.
we're gonna have bedroom talks, deep bedroom talks. I can't get into it on here. Like I said, I just said the word and got demonetized on my WAP video. I said the word and it was over. So I'm done with that. And I'm done with the shenanigans that's being played by YouTube. So very deep, very, very deep. And, I'm going to be asking some very personal questions to, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want him to hear me because I want to catch him off guard because I don't want it to be rehearsed. But I'm going to ask him questions about how he feel about being with me intimately. So we're going to talk about all of that because maybe that could help somebody. Maybe somebody doesn't, somebody asked me to talk about that, about positions and all of that. But I'm not going to talk about that on YouTube. I will talk about that in my Patreon. Once we have everybody in the Patreon, is Amore still on here? I don't know if she's still on here, but let me see if I can find she was putting the link down there. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. And then that way I don't have to deal with all these crazy people that's coming on here and saying crazy things. I don't even have to worry about that. I'm so happy, Shonda. You came through and you just told the truth. You wasn't playing, was it?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. See, I try to keep my record clean.
So yeah, so join the Patreon, sign up for the Patreon. That way, when we get ready to have the live Q&A, bedroom talks, I will send you guys a message. You guys also can message me on there and ask me questions. You will be able to direct message me, like it literally comes to my email. So that is the Patreon link. It's the VIP. It's $9.99 a month, you guys. I know it's a lot going on right now. A lot of us is furloughed, but it definitely helps me because that's where all of our giveaways will come from. Like I said, all of our bedroom talks, relationship talks, intimacy talks, girl talks for real, will happen in the Patreon. Our pretty body pajama party will happen in the Patreon. Yes, yes, Piggy. So that way, if you want to come on, because I feel like I'm constantly saying, hey guys, come on, come on, come on, and you guys don't feel comfortable. But I feel like in the Patreon, it'll be a better space. It'll be a more safe place. So if you have questions, intimate questions, no question will be left behind. Whatever question that you want to ask me, I will answer it. Even if you send me a message through Patreon, you can send me a message and ask me a question. Oh, Miss Piggy, you gonna drop your HBO, girl. So then I got to make it popping if you dropping your HBO, girl. So we'll be live in there. And like I said, I'm gonna try to have several pajama parties. But the rules is you guys gotta at least once come on and talk to me. You got to at least come on and talk to me so I can see your face. But when we're in the Patreon, you'll know exactly who's in there. It won't be no closeted creepers in there, saying crazy things, and what happens in there stays in there. So Miss Virginia, Black French, Tanya, Miss Piggy, Sharice, I want to see you guys in there. Come on now.
Yeah,
Miss
come
Betty.
on.
I definitely want to see Miss
Y'all
Betty.
got me in there looking like a single Pringle with my skirt on.
I knew I seen that. I was like, look at Shonda. And Candace supported me.
Yeah, I couldn't see who the other person was. It won't show me.
Yeah, Miss Candace was the first person to sign up. I was like, go ahead, Miss Candace, yes. But yeah, sign up for the Patreon, y'all. We're gonna have us a good time. And like I said, I'm gonna be doing our games, our giveaways. All of that is gonna happen in the Patreon. It'll be worth it. Sign up today, Miss Piggy, tonight. Miss Virginia, I want to get that notification letting me know. Now I'm looking for I want at least 50 of us in there. And I know, like, my winter bear or more. I ain't talking about everybody. I don't need all everybody. I just need A1 day ones. It's not about the money. I'm pretty sure I'll probably spend more than that on the giveaways. But it helps that way it pays for itself. Like, I want to be able to give gifts for birthdays. I want to be able us y'all to be able, like I said, no question will I be able to not answer. Now y'all may not like my answer, but I will be answering all the questions. And it's like y'all told me to get they told me to put the cash app up there. Next thing you know, I get a message. Are you begging people for money? I didn't even know what cash app was. Then I told you they told me about the Patreon. They was like, well, if you feel like that about YouTube, get Patreon. I was like, okay, I get Patreon. Now you want us to sign up, pay for something? Girl, okay. I can't win. No matter what, I
No,
can't
well, it's
win.
always that way. With everything, it's always something.
I can't win. I cried when I see Miss. I was like, oh, look at Candace, look at Shonda. They weren't playing. They went right over there. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. So go sign up for the Patreon. Like I said, I'm hoping that we get 50 of us in there. Miss Piggy said, girls only. Yes. And then whenever you're ready, Candace, you can always convert to the VIP when you're ready for us to do the live streams. Because like I said, we'll be doing live streams. And that way I don't have to censor myself and we can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Okay, it's 9:20. I'm hungry. It's too late for me to be eating, but I'm gonna find me something to eat. Shauna, did you have anything else to talk about?
No, I'm drinking my rum punch and eating chips and sauce.
Shonda, and I just
And
keep
John
looking
keep
at
coming in here looking at me. I don't know why.
who keep looking at you?
Open up the door looking, but don't say
Who?
nothing.
Who?
My boyfriend, fiance,
Oh,
whatever.
I was gonna say your white man.
Yes.
Nah, where's your white man? I gotta go. Okay, y'all. I love y'all. I'm out. On that note, I love you. I love you, Sean. I'll call you in a little bit. I love you guys. If I missed anything, let me know. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share, put your notification bells on so you know when I'm here. Join the Patreon so you can be a part of the Pretty Body Pajama Party. Shop my Curry Star. Like Shonda said, she just got her dress. She's in love with her dress. Even though one dress she said was gonna work. I really thought she could wear that dress, Shonda.
That thing
But
is cut crazy.
I told you I tried to get in it and it was like I
I mean, I
couldn't
got
get.
it on, but it was screaming.
And it's a 3X, but it's probably more like a 1X or an extra large or something like that.
Barely. That thing ain't 12 inches across at the top.
Good night, you guys. Hi, Tara. I enjoy you. Good night, Peaches. Good night, Shanice. Y'all head on over there to the Patreon. We're going to get things popping off. I love you, Shonda. I will call you later.
Okay.
Beauty is a state of mind, not body. My mind's stuck on gorgeous. What are you thinking? I want to know. Love y'all. Bye.